Good evening, guys. Jean Riget from Denmark. Um, I've been struggling, like most of you know, in a couple of days, playing this game on my PC. We have troubleshoot in different areas of the settings. The Moo player, the Android version inside the game. Uh, we do not know where the error is, but I do know how it affects my streaming. As soon as I go into a group, more than 2 people, even in nests it can happen. As soon as we are 4 people, a full group, and doing missions, my frames per second goes down. Right now I'm in the clan, so right now the frames is not that, it's not showing well. Um, I just wanted to give you a heads up that I will continue streaming. I will buy a new PC because it could be, like I said, we do not know where the problem is, what is causing that I cannot play with many people at the same time. What I experience is when we are really in heavy fight in an elite mission or in a heroic mission, my frames go down below 10%, even below 10 frames per second, down to 5 frames per second. And in my opinion, you cannot play a game. It is, some people call it lag, but there is a bottleneck. There is something in my system that won't work, if it's the Moo player or if it's my computer CPU that's 12 years old, because my graphic card is fine, 5060 Ti, very good graphic card. My RAM is fine, but my motherboard and the CPU is 10 years old. So, and I know from other situations when I play games and I, for example, stream on Discord, that I'm having trouble in the game. Um, Even if we have even tried to not stream and then do, for example, an elite mission or heroic mission, I have the same problem. What I have not tried is playing on my phone, because I bought this thing where I can connect screen to USBs. I can charge and I can put in my LAN, not play over Wi-Fi. The keyboard works, the screen works, my mouse works, but I cannot rotate the world. You know, when you are moving your mouse, that's how I look around the world, that's how I aim and so on. I could not get my mouse to work. Maybe I'm doing something wrong, I don't know. I tried to use a joypad. I have an Xbox controller somewhere. I couldn't shoot on the Xbox controller, and when I play shooter games and I have to use a controller, one for the view, one for movement, my brain cannot do that at the same time. And I've never practiced being on a joypad. So the solution for now will be that I will stream, I will play, but as soon as me and my clan are gonna play harder content, such as heroic or in a full group of 4, I will stop my stream, because it is not fair to you and it is not fair to me that it's not working. I'm sitting getting both angry and pissed and frustrated and sad, because here is a game that I really want to play and I can't. So I'm gonna try and buy a new computer and see if the bottleneck is actually my CPU, because I really need a new PC. But yeah, you can see here while I'm running, right? It's like lacking. You see that? And the funny thing is, if I then quickly close the game, my Android, and I go into the Moo and I clear the cache of Android of the game, then it works for a short time. So and I'll try to open up the task manager while I'm playing, and it is not running 100%. The thing that I haven't actually tried yet, and that's something I actually think I'll try now. I always clear the cache, and it seems to work for a while. The user data, I think that is the maps, the different missions, the open world, the dark zone. That is those 9 gigabytes. I was making notice of that. It's actually how much it actually downloads to your phone. But what I was thinking about, I wanted to try is I want to try to go into this device settings here, and where you can choose model. I'm gonna try and put it on where was it? You could choose oh, they have actually changed that in the last update, that you could choose tablet. You can't. And from what I know, Samsung, Huawei, and Asus, this should be the newest phone right now. But like I also see they are running Android 12, and right now we have Android 15. But I'm getting really confused about, I do not know how to play this game because I cannot play it on my phone. It's a little hard for me to play on the Moo player, so I am gonna buy myself a new PC. And if that doesn't work and I can't find a solution to how to play this game, then I will probably stop playing the game. Not because of the evil people attacking me in the live chat. It has nothing to do with that. It has something to do with me that I physically can't play the game. My frames go down, the game is lacking, and the thing that I find the most frustrating is that when I'm playing with people, they all say my game is lacking, my game is crashing. And when I ask them, they're all playing on iPhones or on tablets, or so the things that I'm experiencing, people are also experiencing that on their phones. So I'm starting to think that there might be problems with Ubisoft servers. They can't handle the data. That there's too much data going on. Like my good friend Aura, he said that when you meet other people, then suddenly your game needs to show those bullets flying, show his movements. Not only my movements, my bullets, but suddenly there are 3-4 people's bullets in the air, and people that are reacting to their bullets dying and so on, right? So for now, it is just gonna be me and maybe a friend or two, and I will keep informing you what it is I'm doing to improve my build. I will keep having you with me in this mission where I perfect, fine-tune my build. Because I hear very often people, they say, I want to try this build, I want to try this build, I want to try this build. But in my opinion, and in my 7 years of playing Division 2, you have to stick to one build and fine-tune that build, right? You really have to figure out what is it I need to change to make this build hit harder, what is it I need to change to make these skills work, why am I dying, how do I get armor, and all this shit, right? When I'm finished with this nest, I will show you all the errors on my build, all the things I have taught. No, I'm playing on European server. And I hope that since I am showing you what I've learned, then maybe you will not do the same mistakes, right? It's the same as in life. You go up to a person and you say, "Be careful! Don't do this. It has a horrible consequence." But many people, they would rather, because of all fight, learn by themselves. And I really do not hope that you're going to do what I did, because it is a lot of hours you're throwing away inside this game. There are some essential things that you'll need to understand, and I will probably make a video of where I will call it a beginner guide to Resurgence, because I have done so many errors. I've done so many mistakes. I have thrown away pieces I didn't even know that I had to keep. I have upgraded things I shouldn't upgrade. I have wasted hours after hours after hours after hours. To you that know me, I can sit here and play for like 20 hours straight, right? But I really want you to understand that there are some essentials, fundamental understanding that you need to understand about this game if you want to make a build efficiently, right? It's all about efficiency. It's all about you not wasting your time. It's all about that you actually understand what is it I need to do. Where do I find this thing? How do I upgrade this? Where does my firepower come from? How do I, for example, when you look at these numbers, how can I get higher power score? How can I get my DPS up? My DPS was 60 when I started, and it's almost 250 now. When I correct all these errors I will have a DPS on 400, and my power score will probably be 35. So, but I'll show you when I'm finished with this run which mistakes I'm sitting here correcting. They have been tough lessons for me. Um, I hope you all are doing well, and you enjoy the game, you enjoy the grind, because it is most definitely a grind. Okay, maybe you know it, maybe you don't. When I started this game, maybe you don't, or maybe you do know what I'm going to tell you now, but I'm going to tell you anyway. When I started this game, I didn't know where to look for builds, like you do in Division 2. There's so many YouTube videos, correct? I didn't know what to put together. I didn't know. I had a lot of experience from Division 2 and about talents, and it all has to be a symbiosis, and everything has to work together. This works because of this, and this works because of this, and that understanding I had. But what I was not aware of, and this is, I want you to understand this. I really want you to understand this. You go in and you choose some brand sets, one brand set or two brand sets. Normally people choose two brand sets of some kind. And when I take my experience from Division 2, I was like, I need to reload fast. I need to have a lot of bullets in my magazine, because it's always the last 4 or 5 bullets that kills that enemy that I'm shooting at. So I want to have as many bullets as I can possibly get in my magazine. So I found this one called Phalanx, or whatever you call it. Not this one. Uh, Wait a second. I found this one, Phalanx. Yeah, Phalanx. It gives me 18% magazine size. And then on top of that, I found a build called Quick Draw that gives me reload speed and magazine size. And then, because I'm really good at headshot damage, I'm really good at hitting their heads, and I know that is the best weak spot for any enemy, is to hit the head, so I want headshot damage. So these things are really important for me. They are more important than critical hit chance and critical hit damage and damage reduction and all those different things we can have on our builds. When you're talking DPS, I'm talking DPS builds. I'm talking about doing a lot of damage. So these were the two brand set that I actually put together. Then I just started to put on mods, right? All these different mods. Yellow was better than purple. That was my way of thinking. I couldn't be more wrong, because what I'm looking for is firepower, right? I'm all about firepower. Of course I want armor, but that comes inside these different mods. Their armor comes. I'm not looking for toughness. I'm not looking for engineering. This is actually a picture of how screwed up my build is. I need to be like have a really high number here, okay number here, and a very small number here, because I'm not using toughness or engineering, and it will become clear to you in a second. You see, when you look at your build, you have these different icons. You have a wrench, you have this fire, bullet fire, or whatever you call it, and you have this shield with a plus in. This is engineering. What is this called? Firepower and toughness. Straight away, when I look at my build, I can see, okay, I have two wrongs. I need firepower on everything to be the strongest hitting and to have the most firepower I can get, right? So this is wrong. This piece is wrong. Then we go a bit further. I look at my attributes. My attributes should be about what my build is about, and my build is about my signature ability. My signature ability is this one, this first one. When I don't know if I can show a video of it. Normally you can see a video of the commando. Okay. I click a button, and then I have around 17 to 20 seconds where I don't have to aim, and it just kills everything, and it only gets critical hits. So I speculate into that my tactical link, that's what it's called, the first one, comes back faster. That's why when you look at this first piece here, it says signature ability charge efficiency. That's something that I speculate into. But here is the first error, skill intensity. I don't need intensity. Actually, I do, because then we go back to I have this scanner here that it is the how many targets I can do and how big an area I can scan has something to do with intensity. And this gives me weapon damage by 25%. And it also gives me no, that's this one. This one gives me what is it called? Damage reduction, and it gives me a chance of restoring my bullets fired at enemies. Sometimes when I'm firing my weapon, I sometimes feel I have 100 bullets in my magazine. That is because of different things, but this two bullets replenishing chance 15%, and I have even more replenishing chance some other places in my build. But my point is that when I see I have two different things here, that means, okay, I'll have to find another mask that comes with firepower. This one needs to be with firepower. All these different things I have here, they need to come with firepower. But then the second thing, it also needs to come with the right attributes. It needs to come with a talent that you can use for that build you are speculating into. Here, for example, this is not something I actually use. I don't use running around shooting. But if I want to run around, I get 20% damage reduction. So that's why I can actually run sideways and shoot and actually stay alive, because not many bullets actually hit me. So when I go and look at all my pieces one by one, and I see, okay, this is maybe not so good. This now I don't have a talent on this. You only have talent on armor and backpack. Not talent, yeah, talents. And I find errors. Skill cooldown recovery, that's fine. Damage reduction, that's fine. This is with the red. So this is actually a really good piece. Then we go to the next one. and I look at that. Headshot damage, skill duration, fine. It comes with a red flame on, fine. Gaining extra health scans, 7% armor for 10 seconds. Where am I gaining extra health from? Nowhere. So this is a talent that I cannot use. I could choose to recalibrate it, but I might find another one that has something better up here. For me, the best thing that could be here would be weapon damage, uh, and critical hit chance, maybe. Just to answer the chat that's talking to me um, um, about me changing to Fury, then no, because like I'm saying, my build is built around that I'm shooting all the time. I have high reload, I have a big magazine, and I have a high headshot damage. For me, that is more important than critical hit chance or critical hit damage. So back to my explanation. I'm sitting and explaining something, so your questions have to wait. I'm trying to explain my whole build and all the errors I've made. This is a video that's going to be about this build, and it's going to be about why I'm not going to stream the big fights, heroic missions and challenging missions. So when I look at all my pieces, I go and look if there's anything that is wrong. This is also okay. Gaining extra health, that is not so good. Then I go to my gloves. It also has firepower, skill duration, weapon crit chance. I could live with that too. Then we go to the holster. Now here is the one error that really shines into my face. It comes with toughness, right? This one here I'm marking. So I need to change this piece. This is wrong. This one, skill critical damage. I can actually improve it, and I will do that right now. My skills doesn't do damage. Skills is for demolitionists or drones or any skill that does damage. That is for skill multi-shot chance, skill critical hit chance, skill critical crit damage, skill that does damage. My skills doesn't do damage, so this is not good. So let's see if we can actually re-roll this one. Skill damage. Skill cooldown recovery. It's okay, let's save that and let's try again. Signature ability, charge efficiency. Let's try another one. Damage reduction. No, let's try another one. And I'm sitting here looking, it cost 1 the first couple of times and now it costs 2. So I'm only going to push 1 or 2 more times. Weapon damage, no. One last time. Weapon critical hit damage. This is fine. I'm going to save this. This was a good roll. So, but again, maybe this one, since I have to look at a different picture, come back here, my knee pads. This comes with firepower, yeah. I get healing. I don't know if that's actually that efficient, so this is an error for me. But this critical hit damage is fine. Now we have gone through all the pieces, right? I've told you about the wrongs on my pieces. Now I'm going to tell you even more wrongs, and this is going to blow your mind. When you go into pieces, you have mods you can put on, right? You have all these different mods here you can put on your build. And if you have noticed, they come with firepower, they come with engineering, and they come with health. So now we're back to, I want to get higher firepower. I want to have higher DPS, correct? So all these with yellows and white on are useless to me. Everything in green and blue are useless to me. So then we come up here. Look, I have nothing with red ones on, and even on the red ones, I want something else than health and armor, not engineering. Enemy leader resistance, yes, fine, that'll be fine. But so Oh, sorry. So these two mods that are level 20, toughness, health, enemy resistance. There are two wrongs, health and toughness. So this mod is not for me. Armor, toughness, health, not for me. I need weapon damage. So, but you'll have to understand these mods you have leveled up to 20. You have not wasted anything, because when you find the right mod, and I'll show you the right mod in a second what I'm looking for, then you can take that level 20 and you can use it as upgrading materials for the new mod you just found at level 1, and you will be level 20 straight away. So don't sit and cry over that you have upgraded the wrong mods. When you look at these mods, for example, firepower, elite enemy resistant armor. This is a nice mod, right? I get 50% firepower. So if you do the calculation and you calculate 2 mod slots on each that has firepower, that's 100 on each, and you have 6, that's 600 firepower you can put onto this number over here. And since most of my mods are wrong, and when I say most, I mean like, not, what was it I counted? 94% is wrong, and I have 6 that's correct. This one is okay. This is wrong, engineering. This is wrong. We go to the next one. Look at the mods. Engineering, health, wrong. Health, armor, release resistance. 2 of them I could use, not health, wrong. I go here and look at these 2 mods. Armor, health, elite resistance. Again, wrong. Health, I don't need health. Toughness, health, armor, wrong. I can use armor, but the other 2s are wrong. Preferable, you want 3 that you need, like weapon damage, elite resistance, and armor. That would be perfect. Then we go to these ones. Here, this is a really nice piece. Firepower, armor, and health. I would have loved that health would be elite resistance, for example. Firepower, armor, health. And the last 2 here. This is a beautiful piece. Firepower, enemy leader resistance, enemy elite enemy resistance. This piece, man, I'm telling you, could you have this on all 6? You will be a mean fucking machine shooting. So these are the kinds of mods that I'm looking for. So, and these were the problems within the gear, right? I have all wrong mods. I have 4 pieces right. Then we go to the weapon. Then I start thinking, man, have I done anything wrong with my mods on with my attachments on my weapons? Then we look at all the weapons here. Okay, there are some with yellow, there are some with red, there are some with blue. And then we're back to, again, I'm a DPS guy, I want firepower, right? So even my warlord is wrong. It is wrong because it's blue. It's wrong because it has weapon shredding damage, but all of them comes with weapon shredding damage. And then these, I have no idea what I need to change here. All these we cannot change, it comes with the same. But when I look on my favorite weapon, this weapon for example, and I go look at my mods, engineering, skill shredding. I'm not using engineering, I'm not using skill shredding, because I don't have any skills that does damage. All weapon damage does fine, but that's 2 out of 3 wrong, right? So that's a wrong one, wrong attachment. Engineering, skill damage, wrong attachment. All weapon damage, firepower, that's fine. Skill damage, useless. Engineering, skill piercing damage, useless. Not on my vector, because I have piercing bullets. But again, then we run back and say, oh, it's actually skills. Useless. Useless. So the only thing I can use here is weapon blast damage. Engineering, toughness, skill damage. This is a fucking stupid piece. So, and then I start to think, okay, so if all my mods are wrong and all my attachments are wrong, and I go and look at all my attachments that I actually put on here, Then I can see they also have that thing with the blue thing, the yellow, and the red. And when I look at when I go in here, mods, here, no, here, no, where are they? Here. Um, I'm only looking for the one with the flame, right? And I want them either purple or yellow. Look, I have only two. I only have two. Here maybe have one. But then I see, oh, it comes with skill shredding and skill damage. Useless. So you have to be very careful when you make your build that you upgrade the right pieces, right? When I scroll down here and where is it? I can see that. When I go into a piece, let's see. If I go into here, for example, and I look here, and I look at my attachments here. Oh wait, how do I do that? Improve, this way, there. And I go in here, and I see these attachments. These are the available mods, and these are on other equipment. I have no one that is red. This is where I am back to scratch. I have no one that is red. This is almost okay, all weapon damage, but skill damage, useless. This one, skill piercing damage, skill blast damage, really useless. Skill blast damage, all weapon damage, skill blast damage, useless. I want all weapon damage. And maybe a critical hit chance or something else that is about my build. So I actually don't have any really good mods. Skill blast damage, all weapon damage and toughness. This is maybe the closest that I get to a good mod, but I would want something else but toughness. So I hope that I'm making myself clear about these, my mistakes that I'm trying to teach you. Don't do those mistakes, right? Don't go in and upgrade the wrong ones. Here it's blue, skill damage. I'm sitting thinking, why didn't you see that, Sean? Why didn't you think that far, that you're building a build that's all around firepower? Why didn't you see that this one was toughness and this one was skill damage? But I didn't. So, and I'm not going to cry over spilled milk. I'm just going to say, okay, back on the wagon, we're going to go farm like crazy. Because the problem I did, and I hope you will learn from this, the problem that I did was that when I went in here and I wanted to improve one of these, right? I had enabled, so I took superior and below. That means that all my purple thingies that could be a potential good mod, I actually wasted by upgrading with it. So I'm starting from now on to only use the blue and green and below to upgrade with. And even if you upgraded this one, even if it's wrong, right? This is a really good piece for a shredding weapon, for example, right? Even if I've done this wrong, I can, for example, take this one here. If I say upgrade, I can not quick select. I can manually go in and say, oh, where is that piece that I've already upgraded to level, whatever level you're at. The pieces that I'm wearing, I cannot see. So you'll have to unequip those pieces that are wrong to see them here in the list. But then you find that one that's level 17 or whatever, you click on it and you'll get all those 17 levels from that piece into that right piece. So again, don't cry over that you have sit and you have upgraded the wrong pieces. Because I have done that. I have upgraded the wrong pieces. Skill damage, all weapon damage, firepower. Skill damage, useless. These two are fine, firepower, all weapon damage. And I've maxed it out. As soon as I find a scope that is all about what I want to build my build around, I'm going to take these 20s and put into the other one. So that was a little about the errors I have done on my build. I do not think that I can say something about I've done errors here, because I've just been speculating into my first ability, getting my ability back fast. Um, so that is why I have chosen these three different ones that I have. Um, and of course, I would love another protocol, because and the person that just came in, Elephant, he has a protocol that I want. I want another protocol. This protocol that this is fine. I am shooting behind cover and I get 80% chance of 16% critical hit damage. 5 seconds stacks up to 5, so that's 35% critical hit damage when I'm behind cover. So this is actually fine. I'm always behind cover. But Elephant has a protocol that says something different. Good morning, Elephant. Could you please tell me what is, if you remember, what is your protocol's name so I can find it and show it? Yeah, I'm gonna upgrade my purple mods when I find them, and purple attachments with firepower on. And I'm not being hard on myself. I'm just realizing very late what I've been doing wrong. And I actually know for a fact Elephant didn't know this either. So he is back to scratch on so many things on his build too. And I know many of you guys that are playing this game, you didn't know this either. And it is not something about being hard on yourself. It's just being honest and saying, okay, here was something I didn't understood. You know, in the old days when you bought a game, you went to a store, you bought a game in a disc, and inside that disc there was this folder you could open and you could read about the game, and they would give us like 40% of information about that game we were about to play, and that would be a good start to start that game. But today there are no pamphlets. You cannot read anything about the game. You jump straight into a game and you know nothing about it. Us that have been playing Division 2 and Division 1, we have a lot of experience from that time we bring in here. Um, but it has never gone that deep in depth with things as this mobile game has. This mobile game is incredible. And it is so versatile that this is why so many people love this game, that you can put so many different things together, so many different variants. And like somebody wrote me here, I don't think it was earlier today or what it was. Um, yeah, he says here, wouldn't Fury benefit you build more? And I was like, no, because I'm not about critical hit chance or critical hit damage. I get around 35% critical hit chance from my, I can't even remember where it is, but somewhere in here it gives me critical hit chance. I'm getting really tired now. Weapon critical hit chance for 20 seconds stacks up to 3 stacks. So this is almost 10%. Then I think I get it from this one too. Yeah, 15% critical hit chance. So I have around 30% all the time. And then you have to take those 30% and put it into whatever your wait a second, where is it? I'm getting a little frustrated now. Is it aging character attributes? These here, for example, I get 10% from the vector. I know that I get 5% from the warlord. So those things that is inside your build, that gives you numbers you cannot see here. So you have to keep in mind these numbers are raw numbers when you're standing still and you're not using whatever you have put together. See here, for example, I want to improve on this weapon multi-shot chance. I want that to be on most of my mods, if not all of my mods, all of my attachments, if that's possible. I want multi-shot chance. I want to speculate into getting, if I can, 100% multi-shot chance. My headshot damage is fine. My critical hit damage is fine. This is 10 plus to 35, so that's 45. That's almost 50% critical hit chance I have when I'm playing. That's why you see me shoot 20 to 30,000. That's why I shoot between 150 to 200,000 on my sniper. All these numbers here tells me how much I've actually gone wrong on my build. Skill this and skill that and skill this. All these numbers are wasted on my build. It's a good thing you noticed it early and teaching us about it. Yeah, thank you. Elephant, could you please tell me if you remember, what is your protocol? What is the name of your protocol? I want to go in and find it because that is the protocol I'm searching for. It is not fire bullet, it's something else you have. Or when I saw it on you, oh wait, I think I can actually show it. Wait a second. I just realized I can actually show it. I think it's this one. No, you have actually changed your protocol. You had a different protocol. Um, yeah, I don't know why you have this 40% engineering. I don't think you're on a DPS build. You're on something. Yeah, you're on a skill build. That's why you're using that one. But you had a protocol. I don't know if you had it in your inventory or you was talking about a protocol. But I know my friend here, Josh, he has a protocol that is really, really interesting. I actually told him to do it. Critical hits performed during aiming down creates an explosion with a radius of 5 meters around you, equals to 2,000 firepower to them. So that's like every time he hits with one of these explosion bullets, he is getting 1 million. So when for example we are running in the dark zone and somebody comes and goes rogues on us, and Josh shoots at this person one time, he just explodes and he's gone, right? But there are different protocols you can speculate into. There are a lot purple and there are a few yellows. So don't think that the yellow ones is the best, because there are really some good there are some good purple ones. And I actually want to see quickly, where is it? Protocols. I think this is, yeah, you see up here, this is for firepower, right? This is what I should be looking for, these things here. This was what Josh was running with, the explosion rounds. Shooting grant 6% weapon damage, 2 stacks up to stacks, shooting 2 stacks. Not for me. This is the one that I have. Deploying the signal ability grants 30% firepower. This one, I want this one. This one is perfect for my build. It's so perfect. I get 30% more firepower when I deploy my signature ability that lasts for over 17 seconds, and I get more rate of fire. So I put this together with glass cannon that gives me 30%, then I have 60% damage. So if you see me shoot 30,000 and you put 60% onto that, then I'll be shooting what? Like 50,000? So there are so many ways you can speculate into it. And like I said, there are a few yellows, but there's a lot of purples. Look how many purples there are. And I don't think this is even the whole tree. There are like more to choose from when it's purple than there are of the gold ones. The only thing with the gold ones is that these numbers are higher than these numbers. See, 18, 15, that was another one, 18, 15, 30 critical hit damage, 22 firepower. They have different things up there in the top. So it's all about what are you looking for. This one, I would love to have this one. Give me 14% extra critical hit chance. I know that having high critical hit chance is really good, because the higher critical hit chance you have, the higher numbers you're going to see, the faster you're going to kill. That's why people are speculating into Fury, because Fury comes with critical hit chance, critical hit damage, and I can't remember what the third thing is on the build. Yeah. So what I'm doing right now is that I am farming nests like crazy. I'm farming nests to correct all my errors, to find new mods that are red with the right thing underneath here. Red is not enough, you need the right attributes. This is my problem. I have not taken notice of those things. So, and this thing here, this protocol, right, the yellow protocol, I've talked to a lot of people that is level 40 and they have not even seen a yellow protocol yet. My yellow protocol dropped in the bounty, the last one, the first time. The first time you have, there's gonna be a yellow with question mark, a purple with question mark, a blue with question mark, and then this one with question mark, and then these XPs. The first time. Then you will have to wait a week, try again. Or, this is where it comes in that you can actually use money to get what you need. You can go into store, you can go into bundle store, you can scroll down. Now it's only about the protocols I'm talking about. You can go in here, and then you can you buy every, what was it I wrote it, read it. Somewhere, I can't remember where it is. Where is it? There's somewhere you can read about it. I don't know where it is. Where to find. Anyway, every 100 is a guaranteed yellow. Every 100 you open. So that means you have to use, what is that? 150,000 of these Phoenix credits. You can buy Phoenix credits for your own money. And that is what, when I say people on the top tier list there, they have really good protocols, they have really good attachments, they have really good mods and all that. They have put so much money into the game that they have just bought their way to the top. They are sitting here just clicking and getting the one that they wanted. Because they are really good here, purples. They are really good ones. But you see here, I have to look for the one with weapon damage, firepower. I have to look for those with the red. And then I need the right talent down there, right? But the yellow one will not show here. But somebody told me, I don't know if it's right, but every 100 clicks, you see here you get 10. If I, for example, I can't, if I said 10, I can't even do that because I don't even have the money. But yeah. And you can only do this once a week. You can see that it's actually, now it just hits me. How have he been able to do that so many times when the game has only been out in, how much? Not even a month? So that's 4 times, and he said he has been doing it so many times that he's gotten 2 of the yellow protocols. Again, this person was lying. It's not possible. When you can only do it once a week, it's not possible. It's not possible. Weekly limit 1, weekly limit 1. Here you can do it 5 times. You see the weekly limit zone. So this I actually bought. But I've not put money into the game. Wait a second, was it? This is superior. Upgrading materials. Gear catch. Protocols, yeah. Oh, yeah. No, so yeah, you can buy your way to the top if you want. Otherwise, you'll have to try once every week. That's actually what I wanted to tell you before I went to bed. I want this video to be an explanation of why I'm not gonna stream when I do big missions such as heroic or elites with my clan. My game cannot handle it. I can go to between 40 and 60 frames per second when I play 1 or 2 people. But as soon as you put me in a big mission with 4 people, I often see frames like 5, 8, 10. And it's more or less impossible for me to actually play. So I'm gonna buy a new PC and see if that actually helps, because some really smart people. My friend Mimish, he is a PC supporter and works with it daily. He says that the bottleneck could actually be my CPU, that is a 10-year-old i5 processor, that it cannot handle what I'm asking it to do. I think, personally, not it's the Moo player, because it's only using 40% of my CPU. I think it could be because I hear people on phones crashing, lagging. I think it is a Ubisoft server that cannot handle all this data traffic. As soon as you are in the dark zone, a lot of people, as soon you're with many people and a lot of bullets are flying and all that, it cannot handle all that traffic. They were not ready for so many people actually playing this game. So if it's the case, then I hope they are putting up some more servers. I remember when I was one of the guys that tested this game when it came out 2 years ago. I wrote to them in an email that I really, really hope that they would go and rent servers at Google's, because Google and Microsoft are the people that has the best servers in the world. They have put in so much money because they have to service the whole world, right? Google and Microsoft, they have to service the whole world, so they need to have good servers. Servers that backs up servers, that backs up servers, that backs up servers. Many of the servers are in Greenland or other places where it's very cold, so yeah, that's another story. But they would not use Google's servers, so they have created their own servers, and I think that might be the problem for all of us when our games is lagging, when you're crashing, it cannot handle the traffic. Something you also have to think about, guys, and this is something I experienced a lot. When, for example, somebody invites you into their team and everybody in the team lags, it is because that person is sitting on an internet connection, maybe a 4G connection, maybe a 5G connection. If they don't have a proper internet connection, right, then you will not be able to be the server. When I play with my friends, they very often tell me, Sean, could you please invite us? And I know why they say it, because I have a really, really good line. I have what is called fiber optics. So I am paying for 1,000 megabit. It's not going to show it is 100% because I'm sitting streaming, I'm sitting talking. So, but what I'm paying for is 1,000 megabit up and 1,000 megabit down. And that is plenty to play with. But when you're on a 4G or a 5G, you will have between sometimes 100, 200, maybe up here, but you will never go up to 1,000. This is fiber optic. This is the highest internet you can get. So, yeah, I hope that I have touched some things that you might be interested in. Because all I want is to help you people have a good experience with this game, a good experience. And I'll tell you a little funny story. Elephant here, who's here, he have created a build. I don't know what he's done, because I have not tried that build. But I started playing with him for the first time. He put 2 drones on top of me, and I could not control my man. I was like Speedy Gonzales. I was like running on speed. I couldn't control my man like I'm doing here, right, running around corners and like jumping over things, and I could not even hit a hole to get through a door. So I said to him, would you please take the drones off me? Then he took the drones off me, and then he activated his special ability and he had this motherfucking blue circle around him as big as it was almost impossible not to be inside his circle. When I was inside his circle, I was running just as fast as when I had his drones. Then my friend came in and he tested it on him, and he said he could handle it. It was not a problem for him. So I just I just said, but I cannot do it. I cannot run that fast. I cannot handle that I move so fast because my game is already struggling from what I do, right? When I'm doing like this, look at my frames that go 20, 16, and then imagine when I'm playing with 4 people. That's why my frames go down. My PC cannot handle it. People that are on a proper phone or a proper iPhone or iPad, they can handle it, no problem. People like Elephant that has practiced it, that has made it into his pride and can run around in the dark zone like Speedy Gonzalez and have a lot of protection and can survive, fine. I don't envy it because I have practiced this. This is more than enough speed for me. I don't need more speed. And the funny thing is, if I change weapon, look at my speed now. I changed weapon. Now I run slower. This weapon that I have here makes me run faster. And I'm sorry that my game's sound just disappeared. That's also a bug in the game. Suddenly the game can just, there's no sound. And you cannot do unstock, you cannot, what is it, audio on and off like this. It doesn't work. You'll have to restart your game to get your sound back. So, but that is Ubisoft in a nutshell. There is so many bugs that we as people who are playing the game will have to suffer under. So I hope they actually fix it. And now I think my game crashed because I can't do anything. I think my game crashed. Yeah, you see, I can't do anything. Anyway, that was what I wanted to show you guys and explain to you why I'm not going to stream when I do big missions. It is not possible for me right now. I'm going to buy a new PC and see if it actually is possible. I want to try something before I go to bed. I want to try and put it down to this. Or maybe this one actually. Try this. And my frames, I don't know, man. I have 200 frames per second. I don't know if the game can handle it, but let's see. Let's put it there. Because frames per second and what is that thing? FPS, frames per second, and screen resolution, fresh rate. Maybe I should just put it on. Wait, what happens when I go down here? Oh, when I give above 60, it changes the settings. Oh, wait a second. When the Android device is not operated the frame score, vertical sync. Let's try this actually. Let's see if this actually changes something. I've put it down from 1080p to, let's see if this changed something. I've tried so many different settings in my emu. Both in my emu and in my Android and inside the game. Because I really, really want to play this game. But if it's impossible for me when I'm in groups, then I'm not going to stream. Because I can play it when I'm in a group before, but it, like I said, frames 712 per second, it's almost not worth playing. It's so frustrating. So it might end up with me not playing this game at all, since I cannot play it on a phone. I wish they would release this to a PC as a bite it in the ass and says, okay, you can play this on phone. Here's a version you can play it on PC too. stop using emulators, just play. Here's the PC version. I wish they would do that. I would have no problems then. They made it a mobile version because there's so many people that doesn't have a PC. We are just some people that loves playing with mouse and keyboard. Sorry guys. We are some people that love playing with mouse and keyboard, and I'm one of them. I cannot play neither on my phone, not even if it has triggers, not even if I buy something I can hold on to with some sticks on. I'm never going to be able to play that. Never, ever, ever. But already now, look how much I'm lacking. This is not a good idea. And this is why my graphic settings is so bad. Okay, let's try something. Let's actually, yeah, see, I have graphics on high resolution standard. Where should I put it at medium? What about there? I put this on high. The option is unavailable. Low resolution, high. Can I do this? Let's see this. Because there's so many ways you can set your game up. And you never know, it's depending on what phone you have, how strong it is. This seems smooth. And my frames per second are actually quite steady, 30 frames. But then the problem comes when I'm playing with other people. Let's just try for fun, take a nest. I know a guy called PvE Enjoyer. I know he's playing on his phone. And when I look at his live streams, he doesn't seem to have any problems. Everything just works fine. So, good for him. Oh man, did my graphics just changed? It's not even black anymore in here. It's very clear that I'm not playing a 1080 times. It's very clear that it's 7p. But if this is how I'll have to play it, then this is how I'll have to play. Okay, this right now there's no lag or anything. Everything is working smoothly. As soon as I'm finished with this nest, I'm going to try and start a heroic mission. Not because I want to play the whole mission, I just want to see how it works with 4 people in a group of 4. I can actually see the enemies easier. Very light. It's like all the dark colors just disappeared. Okay, let's see how it works when I do a heroic mission. I just want to play the game. Right now I actually don't care how it looks. I just want to play the game. So whatever I can be on that makes the game work, I will be playing on as a Graphic is not that bad. It's not good, but look at the windows. Anyway, let's try a mission. An elephant, it was actually not me who noticed it. It was actually my friend that made me aware of it. That is something that I needed to take seriously. So the problem starts when there's more than when we have 4 people in the group. That's when the real problem starts. So I hope somebody joins me.
It's crazy. I just saw a JTF soldier shot dead.
Yeah, the JTF has been overwhelmed.
My scanning makes them glow. That's actually really nice. Future. That guy needs shredding. Shit. The grain progression is actually very smooth. What does that mean? The game progression. What does that mean? Could you say it in a different way, please? Wait, I have to change weapon. Not that one. This one. I went down from full HD to 720 just to see if it will make any difference, because all I want is to fucking play this game. That's all I want. What does that mean? But you have to understand, I'm all alone. It's when there's more than, when we are 4 people in a group, that's when it gets really hard for me to play this game. I don't understand what you mean. now it's going to be interesting. Somebody joined me. See if it's still going to be smooth. The game progression. What is game progression? What does game progression mean? This is so strange for me to play on this graphic setting. You all have to understand I'm playing on a PC, I'm not playing on a phone. Yeah, why are you running around like a headless chicken, man? Find cover. That's the difference between a noob and a professional. Yeah, and I'm right here. You could crawl over here, I could erase you. Now we have 4 people in a group. Let's see how it works. Because normally I start to have 10 under 10 frames per second. This is very promising actually, to go down from HD to this. Actually very promising. Yeah, you follow him now, follow you. Don't run to me. Run around on your own and I'll kill the enemies. Grinding and rewards. Yeah, but that's not what I'm trying to point out here. I'm trying to fix my game so I can play it. But I totally agree with you. But I would suggest you to watch this video from the beginning. I'm explaining a lot of mistakes that I did. Not something like this when a noob is in the door shooting. That's something you're gonna learn sooner or later. Don't stand in the door. Get in fucking cover and shoot from cover. That's why everybody is dying so much. They're not shooting from cover. I'm trying to figure out how I can play in a group of 4 without dying. Without having a really bad graphic, and the game is impossible for me to play. That's what I'm trying to figure out. Yeah, you go in here and hide. Good idea. We can shoot you in the back. This might actually... Ooh! This might be the solution for me. 2 people dead. Wow. And they don't know that they can actually respawn. It's only at the end boss you can't respawn. So now they're gonna rush us, so I'm gonna run in here. Wait for them. You don't always have to run up in the front. All you need to do is just be able to shoot at the enemies. There's nothing wrong with going backwards. Many people there are doing these missions on higher level like heroic and elite, and they're not even ready for it. You saw this guy had shredding. This guy has no shredding, so you can shoot him with a normal weapon. That's blast damage. Some of the guys will have shredding, like this one coming out there. That's shredding. You see, when you're using the right weapon, you will get an indicator of you're using the right weapon. Now he's targeting me. Man, this is gonna be my new settings in the future. No HD. Then I can actually stream when we do the high missions. Have you noticed how many people are dying over and over again? They need to learn to play the game. Grinding and rewards. Yeah. If you do it the correct way, if you do it the wrong way, as I'm pointing out in this live stream, then you have wasted a lot of time, just like I have. Do yourself a favor, watch this video. Oh shit, that guy shot hard. That was a sniper. That guy there, grenade guy. I think he was shooting hard, or maybe it was another one. See, I'm using the truck to stay behind. I don't need to stick my head out between 5 people. They can hit me. I can use you as a shield now. The less of your body that's visible, the less you can be hit. Right? Use the right weapon for the right armor. You'll get bonus damage. And I'm not even having a good shredding weapon. I just found one that I make work. As soon as this blue armor goes away, I'm going to change weapon. One that kills fast. And reloads fast. You You can respawn. I'm not gonna save you. You can respawn. Learn the hard way, man. People, they want other people to be responsible for their actions. That's actually not how you become a good player. You need to be able to carry yourself. It's getting a little crowded here with this car. See, he's standing not even in cover. So no wonder he's going down. You run home to the mama. Let me kill you before you run away. There you go. See, I could shoot at him, but there's a guy over here, so I'm going to concentrate on this guy over here. He's focusing on the other guys. I can take him down. Oh! I sound like a girl when I die. I know it. Don't blame me. But it's actually nice. I'm not going below 25 frames per second. It's actually really nice. I've not been able to do this at all. So I think this is the solution. If you have to shoot in the open, then walk from side to side, they can't hit you that well. And sometimes they can. But he was right in front of me. It was very stupid what I did. Just like that guy. Very stupid. Always choose to run back, guys. Oh! He's still there. There's actually a hole here you can shoot through. Ah, he just noticed me. Ooh. I just think I might have found the solution for my problem. I cannot stream in full HD. How is the picture quality? Is it okay? I don't even want to say is it good. Is it okay? Because for me it is it's really bad, but it's playable, and that's what I'm after. I'm after playable. Come on, I just reached you. You want me to run further? Oh!
Find some cover.
Find some cover. Yes, ma'am. I will find some cover. That guy was really interested in me. Wow. This is my favorite place in this mission, right here on the card. Bad situation because you have three different directions. Next to you, side of you, in front of you. I think I need to rescue these guys here behind here. Oh shit. shit, they're on the ground because they can't be revived. They can't respawn. This was not the best group to play with, guys. Can you see that? Oh shit, I can't go that way. I'm gonna die. This is why I don't play in random groups. You are most oftenly gonna find people that don't know how to play the game. This is why I don't play in random groups. I cannot say this often enough. If you want to waste your time, and most of the time not complete, then play in random groups. It will be a bust over and over and over and over and over again. So do yourself a favor, find a clan, find some friends, play with them. That's the best thing you can do. Now I actually want to see if I can do something about this graphic here that's so white. What if I put it on medium? No, let's put it on high. And let's try another mission. It's always in the missions where I can test my game. And this was the first time I saw 30 frames per second when I'm playing in a mission. That's the first time. That's the best way I can test it. Okay, now we have darkness back again. Let's see if we can get a better team. Try again. I always use this as a test because it's one of the easiest missions. But it's very clear when you see my videos that many people need to learn how to play this game. Oh, I'm already lagging. Graphic is really good now. Okay, maybe I can't do this. Now I'm down to 20 frames per second. My friend is still holding. 30 seconds. The real test starts when there's 4 people. I think that maybe I can go to medium.
It's crazy. I just saw JT's soldier shot dead.
Yeah, JT has been overwhelmed. Very big. Watch yourself.
This is multi-shot when it's best. $19 frames per second. Okay, this is actually bad. I need to go down to medium. It's starting to be a little hard to play. With 3 people. Okay. Let me go out of the game. Put it on medium. I jumped a bit too high in my settings. Medium. No, not that one. This one. Resolution. Medium. Can you get down? There we go. What if I do? Let's try this. High, medium, standard. It doesn't even have to restart. Nice. Oh, we're still in the group. Wait. She's already lacking here. Okay, it's not gonna work. Medium, standard. Close. What I just had it on works. It was just so white. If those 3 guys didn't die at the end, we would have finished that heroic mission. But if you actually went into those 3 guys' build, oh, I'm lucky there was there was already a group ready. Man, why is it lacking? I was doing so well. I'm down to 30 seconds again. What did I change? "15 seconds. No. What did I change? Was I really playing on low? I'm getting tired, guys. It's 5 o'clock in the morning. What was I playing on? Was I playing on low? Low, medium, standard. Low, medium, standard.
Agent in need of backup.
I'll bet if I buy myself a new computer, hey, there we have all the white colors again. If I buy myself a new computer, I'll bet that it works. Oh, not that button. I bet it will work if I bought myself a new computer. Buying on controller on my PC and my phone is not for me. And I couldn't get. See, now I have 14 frames again. I have no idea what's going on with this PC. Why did I have 30 frames per second before? Wait, any of you guys, can you remember what I had my settings on? 21. Not bad. 23. I think this was what I was playing on, but this actually feels okay. Everybody concentrate about that door over there. Oh wait, wow, I have somebody here too. Front friend, second. Something is definitely struggling. This feels really smooth. I think this might be the setting, guys. I don't care about the quality. I want the game to be smooth.
Let's get a move on. Find some cover.
Everybody wants this car. Nice.
Aim for the weak spot.
We are two people here that want to be behind this car. Nice. If I could just keep it above 10, then it's playable. Oh, we have high DPS here right now. Yeah, okay DPS, actually. What the hell? Get out of here. There we go. 240,000. Did you see that, guys? $339,000. What the fuck? Look now when I do this. When I do this. Okay, I actually had higher numbers before. That's what I'm talking about. Those headshots. Come on. Oh, we're not finished. I keep forgetting that. Oh, a second rush is coming. What the fuck is my hit's not hitting? Yeah, you come with shotgun. Come on. Some special ability. I think this is the setting that I'll have to play on when I play big missions. 30 frames per second. I think this is the setting. Oh man, it's so white. This is crazy. It is so white. Man, this quality is so bad. It's almost like it's wow. Do I really have to play on this quality? This is okay. So be it. I want to play the game. Let's try another mission. Let's take this Wall Street. No, actually, let's take what is it? This one, Liberty and Justice. I need this one on heroic. Let's see if there's anybody who's able to play heroic. Bad graphics. This is not even my best sniper. Hang on, I have a sniper that's better. Which one is this? hunting. Wait. I have a sniper that's better. Wait, 7, 2, 3, 5. Oh, it is the best sniper I have. Okay. You come with your big shotgun. Tuk, finish. He's that guy would make people want to run shotguns.
We'll go through here.
What is his name?
More of them.
Can't even see his name. What is it? E. How do I look at your build? Shit. Oh, he ran away. I have to be in cover. I cannot do this. Show off. Tuk, finish. Tuk, finish. I want to see your build.
Swear, if that freak Jack's hurt the doc or the other hospitals.
I've never played Path of Exile. But I'm really tired of this bad graphics I have to play on. I'm just proficiency in my rifle. That shotgun build is very interesting. What build are you running? Can I please see you quickly? Shotgun double barrel. Please let me see your build. Oh, he's running. Shotgun double barrel. Click on my profile and view it to see it. I can't see your profile when we're not friends. Oh, can I do it like this? Oh, here. Oh, I'll look later. Now we're playing.
You heard?
Kelly here. The hostages are safe, and the dog too. Now, waste that clown and we'll call it a day.
I can almost not see their names. I really need to do something quality low. Okay. Yeah, you're playing with a shotgun that does that. You're cheating. That guy's cheating. A shotgun doesn't shoot like that. A shotgun doesn't shoot like that. Wait, what else weapon does he have? Yeah, that was not his SMG sounding like that. Why are they letting me come to me? What are you guys doing out there? What the hell are you guys doing out there since they came into me? There's something here I don't understand. We're back to a group again, but I have to see his weapon. What is that? That his SMG, that sounds like that. Why you run straight up there where the enemies are? I don't get that. You really want to die? Maybe you do a lot of damage, but you're not that good of a player. Ah, I wanted to save that dude. That guy is really racing fast, healing fast. Is he up in the battlefield? Oh, man, that gun sounds crazy. Not frames per second. If you guys just take all the small enemies, I'll take the boss. is so fast. Oh, Diablo 2. I actually did like Diablo 2, 3, and 4. I like it. $250. He's actually not that high from me. He's running the same as me, Phalanx, but then he's using rate of fire. Nice. I'm using armor train too. Oh, he's actually my kind of guy, reload speed. Let's see if he wants to talk. Not there. absolutely not worth looking at. I need to see if I can do something. What if I go standard resolution and medium? Let's try that. Need some water. Oh. Mm. It's not that I don't appreciate his help, it's just the way that they come onto it to you. When I look at somebody's build and I see something, I always ask them, can I come with a suggestion? So it's all up to them. Um, never just start to tell people what to change. But I hear him. But I'm not a Fury man. All his mods is level 1. What the fuck? He is just as confused as me. Wait, what is he running? Yeah, he's running the same as me, Vanguard. He is just as confused as me when it comes to mods. Toughness, health. Toughness, health. What's on this one? Should be firepower on everything. This one, in my opinion. But I'm all about firepower. He's just as many errors as I have. His DPS is 256, 1,000. Right, 256, 1,000. He's under me. He has a little more DPS than me. I'm fine with the way my build is. He has the exact same 4 pieces. He's just not running phalanx for the magazine size. He was running. What he was running? He was running. Not that one. This one. Gunny. He was running Gunny, yeah, for rate of fire. If I put rate of fire on my build, man, I'll run out of bullets even faster than I do now. I was running with rate of fire, and that was not good, and I went into headshot damage instead. I wish you could go and see the stats. Is that E? What does E do? Nothing. I like these two. Reload speed 4%, reload speed 4%. Oh. What's this? Ah. No. He is a little below me. I don't know how he actually can DPS 256. I want to take a picture of this and then compare it to me. Those numbers. I just want to see. Can I go backwards and forward? So his red thingy, this one, he only has 1,000. I have 1.3. He has more blues. He has less yellow. His DPS is 250 minus that. His armor is 5,000 minus 8. His health is 30. What is? Under 34,000 minus 100,000. And his power score is only 19,000, where minus 20 is 3,000. It's his shotgun. That shotgun he was running with. It was crazy to see. I have to look at the video again. What he actually did. So he was using this with the special ability. Tuk, 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 tuk. Yeah, reload and create 18% weapon damage. Stacks up to 5,000. That's why he was doing it. Steady reload. It's a good one if you want to run up close to people. I would love to have this on my SMG because I empty my magazine in under 5 seconds. Steady reload. This is also nice. And he's got a tier 2 weapon, so he's been running in the elite missions. Uh-huh. 30% rate of fire when skills are deployed. That's where he's getting his the fast he can shoot with the shotgun. It's a nice build he has here. Oh wait, his phalanx. Oh, he's going for weapon multi-shot chance. Oh yeah. Well, I'm going for actually. Okay. I was running this, but I couldn't really see a difference. But it's very interesting to see people's different builds. Is it possible to see other people's skill mods and the attributes they went for? Skill mods. That's a good question. No. No. You can only see what brand set he's using. Skill mods. I think this is what you mean. The attribute they went for. You can see here what kind of skill mod he's using. Skill mod. And these are the two brand sets he's running with. And then if you want to go closer into his mods, as I was just doing, to see if you have understood this thing with the mods. This is a nice one. It's just blue, but The engineering, in my opinion, he doesn't need. But I don't know what he's thinking. I don't know what his plan is. He probably has a plan. He probably has a plan. But he has just as many errors as we have, Elephant. Fuzzy. Just as many. Oh wait, that's it. You can see his outfit. Wow, that is stupid. Who would want to see somebody's outfit? Okay. But he's a Dark Zone player. He's doing okay. And I think TD1 is one of the high-ranking clans. No, actually not. But it doesn't matter. I was just impressed by the way that he came with his shotgun and said tuk 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 tuk. But it's the way that he has made his build. It just impressed me. And as soon as I impressed him, he started to tell me what I needed to change. That's where I lose respect for people. Let me please ask for help. What happens if I go to 45? Man, I hate this fucking lag. Look when I turn around. Just turn around and look. Oh no. I really need to figure out this shit. This is starting to piss me off. This is really starting to piss me off. Really. I want to try something. If I put it like this and I turn off anti-aliasing, what does it do? I've not tried that. I'm sorry guys, you have to sit and watch me struggle with these settings. I will buy a new PC soon, and that might solve the problem, but I don't know. It's a lot of money that I have to find. I wanted to go out and shoot at something. Look, the anti-aliasing, that's what's most annoying for me. All these lines. You see that line of the table? Here. Sleep well, Elephant. I'm going to bed in 10 minutes. Thank you for joining. Sleep well. I'm gonna buy myself a new PC. See if fuck you. These settings are bad. Let me be. Need mentalizing. I'm getting really tired of these problems with the graphics.
Just saw JTF soldier shot dead.
Yeah, the JTF is overwhelmed. We're needed. Watch yourself.
There he comes again. There's another one. Taking their attention away from us. He's a tank. Not doing much damage, but he's taking all the attention. He's also taking all the bullets, so we cannot shoot the enemy. How smart that is. Tunga.
I should go with them. No, Kevin. Let the agents do their job. I leave you to that. The JTF is sending trucks to the Manhattan Bridge checkpoint. That's where we'll take Mrs. Chan and her little flock. The illusion women. But first, we must isolate it.
Needs to get close up with his build. What he's not thinking about is that nobody can shoot at that enemy but him. Not doing much damage. Oh no, frames, 10 frames per second. That is not playable. Guys, I'm not going to be playing much until I get a new PC. This is frustrating to play at these frames per second. I am going to be playing, but I'm not going to be streaming. It plays much smoother when I'm not streaming. Good at taking aggro. Oh, wait, not too many people. It's possible for me to play on 10 frames per second. That's not gonna happen. Forget it. What setting had it on when it's at 13 frames per second? When there was 4 people. Why did I ever change that? I wanted to get that right away. That was what I wanted to do. I wanted to get that right away. I think it was this. We should have turned this shadow off completely and this off completely. Oh man, it's time for bed. 6 o'clock in the morning. I think this was what I was playing on. It's just my test mission, guys. I'm not playing for real, I'm just testing these settings. Straight into the same game. 10 frames per second. It's impossible to play like this. I cannot play like this. I have to figure this shit out. I need to buy a new PC. Because normally when I play, before I even started thinking about all this shit, I was playing on high, medium, standard, that way. I was playing like this. this. But every time I got into a big fight, oh man, this is so frustrating. I really want to play this game, but something is not working. And I'm so sorry, guys. You have to bear with me. Keep getting into the same mission. Oh, this is the end actually. Look at that bad resolution.
Find some cover.
This actually seems like it's working, right? Why am I stupid? 8 frames per second. This is what I changed. Let's try and change it back to Samsung Ultra. And it's on high here. And then I clicked something here. What was it I clicked? Oh yeah, it was here. Took this one up to 120. So no, and this one, I took that on. Try this. Oh, having a computer that's 10 years old, man, and I want to play a game that's for Android. That's not a good combination. I bet if I jump into the same mission, they are still fighting with the last boss. Boy. a fight is in process, yeah, then you can't join.
Object defenders detected.
Now it's very dark. Good night, my dear people around the world. Oh shit, I'm actually still in a group. I hope you sleep well, you have a good day, good evening, good morning. See you suddenly somewhere down the line. Later.